Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am Castlekeeper Bloodworth for the purposes of this video because I am going to be talking about Troll Lord games and a mail call and box opening. As you can see right behind me there is a very large box of things that I bought from Troll Lord games. I wanted to show them support during this time of OGL chaos and that kind of thing. So I did want to show them support, and likewise, they always show veterans support by giving us pretty substantial discounts, and it's the first time that I took opportunity to utilize that. And so I thank Tim for hooking me up, and Steve for Stephen Chenault for kind of talking me through the process, and it you know, really came in handy, and just very excited to open up this box. So, without further ado, let's bust this thing open and see what we have. I mean, I know what we have, but now the other thing, and I just sent Stephen Chenault a quick message because I think I ordered this like Monday or Tuesday, or at least that's when it was processed and a label was created. And it's Saturday. This arrived about an hour and a half ago. So Saturday, morning, and it's already here. So kudos to the United States Postal Service for getting it here this quickly, and for Troll Lord Games for processing it so quickly as well. I'm glad to hear that they have had a flood of orders. Castles and Crusades is a great place for anyone looking to for any of those 5e players that might be feeling like they're being abandoned by Wizards of the Coast. And Troll Lord Games and Castles and Crusades is definitely a great place for you to land in. And with that in mind, there are several things that I wanted to do when I purchased this, and I will explain why in each of the books why I actually purchased that book. Oh, I just messed up my microphone. So let's see what we have here. We have a box there. I have a Castles and Crusades t-shirt, and hopefully it will fit my fat ass. Yes, it will. It's a 2X, so nice backing on it there. And here we have the front. So when I actually do the reviews of each of the items that I got here, I'll make sure that I'm wearing the shirt as well. So, and when I go to my next convention, this is going to be one of the items that I am going to pack. Popcorn bubble. Let's get the books out of here without getting this popcorn all over the place. That should be so let's see. And I'm going to pause this for a moment and pick up the mess. Okay, so I am back. I picked up the mess. All the books just fell over because I'm trying to do everything on this very limited space that I have for my desktop here. So I picked up the Codex bundle of Castles and Crusades. It is 6 books of various mythologies. So that includes the Codex Egyptian, the Codex Classicum, which is both Greece and Rome, Slavorum, which is Slavic. And this is going to contain the mythologies and such. These are so far all by Brian Young. And so here we have the Codex Celtarum, which is Celtic, and Codex Germania, and finally Codex Nordica. So those are all the Codex books that I have. I know that they did a recent Kickstarter on a codex for Chinese mythology. So I'm really looking forward to that being available, and I'm going to definitely pick that up. And I'm hoping that someday they do Japan and then and then elsewhere, because it would be awesome to have samurai and ninja and other Japanese mythology and cultural aspects for Castles and Crusades. So looking forward to that. Hopefully they do that someday. But here I have these 6 books. These are going to actually do a lot of shifting on my shelf here, and most likely what's going to happen, I'm going to move some of the things off that bottom shelf, and they are going to end up in my closet, and I also wanted to pick up this here. And so this is, and this will be the first of the the breakdowns of what is inside it. I'll do a full review over what is in here, but I will switch views so that you can see it. And this is basically the starter set, or just a very classic play on things. So it comes with a set of dice. Very good. These are probably the most colorful dice that I have here. So we have Men in Magic. I mean, I could put these side by side with the white box behind me there. That would be awesome to do. Then we have Volume 2 is Eldritch Enchantments. And do a quick look through here. It is spells and such. Then we have Adventures in the Wilderness and Underworld. So the Eldritch actually is would be more like the volume 4 in the 4 or 5 in the original, but then we have Monsters and Treasures, which is volume 4. And then we have Gaines Gauntlet, which is an adventure. So I'm really looking forward to taking a look at this and seeing, one of their adventures in its most simplest forms. And this might actually be something that I run at a convention. And I will take a look at this. I want to see how they set up their adventure writing, the formatting, and what they include, including like length and that kind of thing. And then because they have third party guidelines for writing for Castles and Crusades, I will utilize this as kind of a reference to start working on my own adventures for publication for Castles and Crusades. So that's another reason why I wanted to pick that up. This also includes the referees' reference pages, or the castle keepers' reference pages, very similar to the original white box as well. So yeah, this is going to be very, very useful as a starter pack to introduce new players to this. And if you haven't actually run your own games, if you haven't put on that crown of dungeon master or game master, or in this case, the castle keeper. Um, this was $50. I mean, for $50, you're getting everything that you need to really jump right into running castles and crusades. And then there's some character sheets, so a handful of character sheets, um, nice and small and compact. And this will allow you, along with the set of dice and everything you need. Like I said, everything that you need to to run this game. And I'm certainly glad that I picked it up. And like I said, this is something that I might actually bring to my next convention to run, and very excited about that. So, and there was a little golf pencil in there as well. Um, it says Office Depot. I was expecting Troll Lord Games, but that's okay too. So, really cool stuff. Really excited. You're going to see a lot more. I already have a lot of Troll Lord Games content on my channel. You're going to see more of that moving forward. I'm currently working on a homebrew campaign that I'm going to slowly start to reveal as it comes together a little bit more. And once I start play testing it and everything, it's not something that I would ever be able to publish because it's using another copywritten world setting, but it certainly is a lot of fun trying to put it together and do that kind of thing. So it will certainly be exclusively for my own gaming table, and not something that I could release otherwise. But really excited about doing this, and really excited about tearing through these books. So you're going to see quite a number of videos upcoming, going through each, breaking them down, and hitting on some of the most intriguing aspects of these as well. So once again, thanks for joining. This is going to be a big day for me, the 3 video day. I launched with a Skyrim video this morning, a recap or a playthrough, 6th episode of that series. I have this video coming up, and then I'm going to do a channel update, because once again we hit some major milestones. The supporters of this channel, and all of the things that have been going on recently, the channel really has exploded. So I am going to have a channel update and talk about some of my upcoming videos and adventures and things like that I will be working on. So as always, thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime soon. And as always, just keep on gaming out there. Play the games that you enjoy playing, and don't let all of this stuff that's going on now, even though it's great for coverage. It's great to see how supercharged the entire hobby is. Remember that is all kind of in the background once you sit down at your table and you're playing and rolling dice with a group of friends, and you're spinning these tales and you're creating these adventures together, and you're playing through what, regardless of what system that you're using. And none of that other stuff, OGLs and everything like that has no bearing on the real important thing that's taking place, and that is the fun that you're having at your gaming table with your friends, and the memories that you're creating, um, with your characters, with the stories that are being told, um, with the luck or the unlucky dice rolls that you're having, at the table and everything, and just the experience of playing a role playing game, is easy to let you wipe out all of that other nonsense that's going on, with one company or another, or this group of people, this segment of the hobby, or it all disappears when you're sitting at your table with friends and playing. So again, enjoy the rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you. on the screen sometime soon. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share the videos out there. There is a membership for this channel, so if you wanted to join in on one of my game sessions, as as a either a recurring player or just for a one shot or whatever, membership is the quickest way for me to identify you and say, hey, I'm going to send an invitation directly out to this individual to get this person in one of my games, either on a very consistent basis or at least for one shots and that kind of a thing. So let's keep the channel growing. That way, it gets more reach, and like I said, I will talk about all of that in the video coming out later on this evening as a channel news update. So again, take care. Have a great day.